I want to tie you right in on this right here, man. People around you make you feel like you should sweep things under the rug. That kind of go hand in hand with what we already addressing. But people around you make you feel like you should sweep things under the rug. And let me just elaborate on that more. Reason why I want to tie you in on this because I've had experience where there's family members, and family can really be bad at this, where situations can happen, and because a person is liked, or because they have money, or because they are well known, or because they are charming, or because they have a lot of respect, it becomes a thing where people get uncomfortable, and that be a lot of the reasons too why they sweep things under the rug. I want to tie you right in on that. How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's just like I'm not sweeping nothing under the rug. If it's something that maybe you done wrong, or maybe I just don't agree with it, don't mean it's right or wrong. But if I don't agree with something, I'm most of the time I'm gonna approach it. I don't care who you is. Nobody is above approach if it's something that needs to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not gonna make it feel like I have to sweep something under the rug because you might have money, or you might be popular, or whatever the case may be, because my morals first. So all that other stuff is irrelevant. If you don't want to deal with me after we address it, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But your popularity or money or lack of money ain't finna have me not address something that might be offensive or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna always try to approach it to the best, but out of respect though too. So that's the thing too. I feel like if I come to you respectfully on something that I didn't agree with, then you should be open-minded and you can give me your opinion too. But if you feel like you're above reproach, then we probably shouldn't be in the same circle anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I want somebody, if I wronged or did something to you, Arthur, I want you to come holler at me. Let's not sweep it under the rug. I was late today. Matter of fact, y'all think he let me get away with that? Nope. He addressed it right then. I was like, man, you know what? I tried to place it on my barber, everything. But at the end of the day, you just approach things, and if you have a mutual respect for each other, it should be okay to do so.
Yeah,
but sweeping it under the rug definitely is not helping the situation.
Yeah, I like that you said that mutual respect, because that goes a long ways when you can come to an individual, whatever the disagreement or whatever the constructive criticism is. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people can't do that, and it makes me really question their respect that they have for each other.
Yeah.
Let that breathe. Let that breathe.
Oh, that show you where you stand on the chain, or if it, like we say, mutual respect, that lets you know how that person address it back, where you stand at in the respectful level in y'all friendship or acquaintance, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It show you that, man. Because if you truly have a respect for a person, whether you are wrong or whether you are right, you would try to, if you see that person have a problem with you, or they maybe even took things the wrong way, you would think that person to come to you and be like, hey man, let's talk about this. Hey man, it's pride. Pride is something that people so often struggle with and wrestle with, man, and especially amongst us young black men, is that we can wrestle with that in times when we needed to nip it in the bud. We just be like, man, I ain't gonna worry about it, or they ain't said nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing, or they ain't come to me, I'm not gonna come to me. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, man, before we move on to the next point, I'm gonna be honest, I get so sick of, and this is a challenge for me, being the bigger person. When I tell you, I'm telling you,
I had a conversation about that, bro, the other day, yesterday.
I'm going to say that again for the two people in the back that didn't catch that. I get so sick of being the bigger person. I feel like all my life I had to be the bigger person. All my life I always had to be the one that, okay, I'm going to approach it first, or I'm going to make it right, or if we going to get along, it's going to be because I don't even want to get into certain situations, but I know it's a certain situation in my life that without me being a bigger person, me and this individual wouldn't even be getting along. We wouldn't even be getting along. We wouldn't even be talking or even interacting. And That is
Hit it on the head,
definitely
boy. That's
needed
a
in a certain situation that I'm
point
talking about right
there.
now. That is definitely needed in that situation. Now, other situations is like if we don't have to, is no kind of tie in that we have to connect or deal with each other. Then sometimes you just go you be put in other situations or positions that you can just move on and you don't have to deal with the person. But it's some people that you have to deal with in life that it takes one or the other to be the bigger person.
And
so
and like you said, man, I had this conversation just yesterday, and the person I was talking to is tired of, why do I always have to take the high road? And then if I do spaz or say or speak my mind, and it's not coming from a gentle place, because I done tried that. I'm the angry person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm tired of taking a high road. You just cannot keep talking to a person a certain way or disrespecting, talking to or disrespecting the person, talking to him like you talk to Joe Blow or whatever. I'm not whoever you talk to like that. Why do I always have to be the bigger person? No, I'm going to spaz. Now you're going to be hurt. And that's one thing we sweep things under the rug. A lot of people don't like to address things because they don't want to hurt somebody's feeling or don't want to have an argument or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you just have to. It is what it is. Get over it. You might disagree with what we're going to say. We might cause an argument with friends, family, relationship. It don't matter. We're not talking about any particular thing because this is general. We're on universal. You have to address it and not being afraid to hurt how the other person really truly gonna feel, because it just need to be addressed. Because now you start to second guess how you gonna do this or do that. No, you need to just go and spill it out and let the cards fall, as they say, where they lay. So